The secret to having difficult conversations is feeling heard. The other party needs to feel heard. But how do we know when someone is heard? The tool, of course, is listening to understand. And the way it works is you first have to listen to yourself and understand yourself to be able to listen to someone else. If not, there's too much going on up here and you aren't able to listen to the other person, because that's what you're doing. You're listening to understand them. You do that best by reflection. Once you do that, though, you listen solely to understand the individual. And at the end, and this is where it's important, in your own words, you repeat what they said to them and ask for confirmation. Is this what you meant? And this is where they say yes or no, and you ask more questions. If they say no, if they say yes, typically that's when they feel heard. And you usually know this because most people, they stop talking. They feel heard. Feels usually really good, and they don't need to say anything else. You get them. With difficult conversations, though, it's a lot harder to listen to understand. And like anything in life, the way I recommend to have difficult conversations is to practice. You have to practice listening to understand. If you practice with small conversation, everyday conversations, then you'll get better at it. And so I encourage you to go out and practice today. Every opportunity you get right now, if you have someone in front of you, practice with them and try to listen to understand them. It's like a muscle. You have to practice and you have to grow and you have to get stronger. Tricks to start, like I said, if you do have to have a difficult conversation, preface. Whatever is holding you back, whatever fear, whatever emotion, whatever thing is there, just start with it and say, look, I didn't want to have this conversation because of this, or I was afraid of this, or I'm fearful of this. It takes the power away. And usually people don't even think about it because you already said it. It somehow just deflates that whole fear or that aspect that is holding you back. The next part is stuff that I've talked about being curious, asking how questions, being open, asking open-ended questions. And the most important, I think, is being authentic. And that means you being vulnerable, you talking about real things. And like anything in life, the best way to teach this is through example. And so like change management, it needs to come from the top to the bottom. That means you as a leader need to be putting yourself out there. You need to be talking about real things and leading. That's how one leads, through example. If you want more information, please check out my book, The Selfish Guide, or my website, coltonmeets.com. Thanks for listening. Please like and follow, or share if you think someone might benefit from this. Thanks.